unknown to 99% of tourists. I'm sure most of you have never heard of this little town. So I'm really happy to be here and to be able to show it to you. Today's video is all about PIJAO QUINDIO. So let's start the journey. There's a trusty steed. What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. I'm here in the beautiful municipality of Finlandia in the department of Quindio, the heart of the coffee region. But today, guys, I'm going to be checking out a part of the coffee region that I've never been to before and that I'm sure a lot of you have never heard of either. It's called PIJAO. PIJAO is in the same department that I'm in right now, the Quindio department, but a little further south. PIJAO is ranked as being a town with one of the best qualities of life in the world. It'll be interesting for me to check this out and see, why do they say PIJAO has such a good quality of life? Is it the fresh air? Is it how calm and safe it is? The nature? Is it the people, the friendliness? Let's go check it out for ourselves. So yeah, guys, so this is the road that connects La India to Finlandia. La India is a small village that belongs to the municipality of Finlandia. Finlandia is a small little town, very touristic, quite safe as well. Alright guys, that was the exit of Finlandia. We're back on Las Autopistas del Café on the coffee highways. When the weather's like this, when it's cloudy, it does feel a bit chilly over here. Salento is over there in those mountains on that side. Alright guys, so these buildings you see over here, this is Armenia. We're gonna pass right through the outside of Armenia. It's warm down here, man. Wow, the weather changed so quickly, it's warm now. Oh, alright guys, so we're actually passing through Armenia right now. I didn't think we were actually gonna enter the city, but we are. Armenia, welcome. The capital of the Quindio department. You gotta be careful on these roundabouts. They're very accident prone. Oh, this is Calarca. Alright guys, so this town right here is Calarca. What happens a lot is these towns that are very close to cities, in this case Calarca is right next to Armenia, they almost become like mini cities, man. It doesn't look like a pueblo, this looks like a city here. My first impression of Calarca is it's a little bit rough. I don't know, what do you guys think? It does look a little bit rough around the edges. Like it needs some tender love and care. Dude, look at this guy, he's booking it. Chill. Oh my goodness gracious, such a huge truck and going that fast. Guys, so this little town to my left is called Barcelona. Never knew this place existed. Right now we're in like a warm valley. It feels quite warm here, but I think PIJAO is up in the mountains. At some point we're gonna have to go back up in altitude. It says I still have 28 minutes left. PIJAO, 13 kilometers away. Oh, I had to go that way. Damn. Alright guys, so quick change of plans. There's a town up here called Cordoba. I'm gonna check Cordoba out first, and then after we'll go to PIJAO. Cordoba is only 9 minutes away, so might as well check it out, right? Look how beautiful this is. Look at this tunnel of trees. Wow. Wow, man, this is magical right here. Look at this. Wow. Bienvenidos a Cordoba. Let's just check it out real quick. Wow, this is quite nice. I'm gonna find somewhere to put the bike and I'm gonna drink a coffee. Alright guys, we made it to Cordoba. Wow, it's quite warm here. Alright guys, so you know I had to stop for a little cappuccino here. So PIJAO and Cordoba are like, there's like a fork in the road. One side goes to PIJAO, one side goes to Cordoba. So decided to check out Cordoba since it was also recommended to me. Yeah guys, right here beautiful here, man. Very calm and chill. Just a very relaxed vibe. Very relaxed vibe. Like you get here and you just feel like chilled out, man. Look at that design on the coffee. Cool. But right here in front of the church, there's a sign that talks about the history of this municipality. So I'll read it to you guys. See it here. It says, it was founded in 1912. The town of Cordoba was part of the department of Caldas. Y un año después de la... I'm going to read it in Spanish because if I translate it, it's going to be too slow. I'll just put subtitles. Córdoba Quindío hace parte de los hermosos municipios cordilleranos Génova, Buenavista, Pijao, Calarcá y Salento del paisaje cultural cafetero colombiano. Situated in the south of the department of Quindío, it limits with the department of Tolima on the western slope of the central Andes Mountains. Córdoba, puerta de entrada a la ruta cordillerana, te invita a conocer de café, guadua, cacao, reservas naturales, agua, aves, artesanías, aire, pueblos originarios, hermosos paisajes, y en especial a las personas que llaman a este su hogar. 1,532 meters over sea level, so that's a little bit lower than Medellin, so that's why it's pretty warm. Look at that dark cloud over there. That's interesting, right? It's always interesting to know the history of these little towns. I genuinely, like, man, like sometimes I don't even plan anything out. I just get on my bike and go. And I had never heard of this little town until like 2 days ago. Church. Córdoba Quindío. It says Córdoba, aroma de café, susurro de guaduales. So that means aroma of coffee and whisper of the bamboo trees. So guys, this is the road that goes towards PIJAO. It says we're 17 minutes away. PIJAO is quite high up in the mountain, man. It is a pretty engaging and fun, twisty road. Plantain and coffee plantations all over the place. Very green and lush. Man, I didn't think we were gonna be going this high up. We're in a whole different ecosystem now. Man, this is a fun ride. Whoa. The views are beautiful. The road is in very good condition. It's very twisty, which I love. Look at this view. Oh my goodness. Oh man, these curves. All right, guys, PIJAO. Look, arepitas. I'm gonna get an arepa. Look at all the Jeeps. All the Jeeps from the coffee region, which you'll see in any town in the coffee region. See ya. Alright guys, so I found a spot to stay. It's called Plaza Ostal. It's right in the park. It's a very old house. And I got a very good price. 60,000 pesos. Less than 20 bucks. That's ideal. I'm just gonna bring my bike around to the park and park it up right there, and then I'm just gonna be chilling for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna have to ride or get back on the bike for today. Man, this town is confusing. A lot of one-way. Main square of PIJAO, the church. Really nice. ¿Cómo? Bueno. Entonces la dejo aquí arribita mientras. Ok, sí. So right now I'm just walking around, getting acquainted, seeing the sights. There's a beautiful river right here. Didn't realize there was a river here in PIJAO, right next to the town. Guys, the energy here is very special. It's something I haven't really felt before. It feels like I entered another universe. I don't know, man. It just feels like an oasis. That's the word I would use, like an oasis tucked away, hidden in the mountains from all the chaos and all the stress. This is just different, guys. I don't know. Energy don't lie. It's just something about the feeling. It's hard to put into words. So I got some arepitas from this arepa stand right there. Look at all those arepas stacked up on that grill. This is gonna be my dinner. I don't want anything too big. This is just 10,000 pesos for two. Look at all that cheese, man. It's exactly what I need. Cooked over wood coals with a nice amount of cheese. Can't ask for anything more. All right, so I got a little carrot cake right here at the park. And I got a chocolate. I think it's coming. It's coming soon. Oh, this cake looks good, right? 2 arepas with cheese, carrot cake, and a hot chocolate. That's dinner. That's enough for me, man. Guys, I finished the chocolate. Yo, it was delicious. This is one of the best chocolates I've ever had. Literally. Not even lying. It's creamy and just the right amount of sweetness. And it's not overly chocolatey. It's got a good balance, man. Very good chocolate. I don't even know what this cafe is called, but it's right in front of the church, right here. Can't miss it. Really good stuff here. Highly recommend it. Sí.
Mire aquí todos esos carros que salen, a veces los domingos, los sábados.
Los jeeps.
Esos jeeps van para acá, todos.
Ah.
O para arriba, para el bosque de niebla.
Wow, como se ve hermoso en la
Bueno,
mañana.
entonces desayunar allá en la galería es bueno. Me gusta más este de aquí, mire para allí un pare.
Ajá.
Ahí baja y a mano derecha en toda la esquina hay un restaurante muy bueno y barato.
¿Sabes cuánto cobran para ir al páramo? Esos jeeps. Me imagino que debe ser un poco...
Por ahí como 400.
Sí. Uf. Yo sí tengo ganas de ir allá, pero...
No, es que la moto. Alguien me dijo anoche, si él se arriesga y va...
Si hay mucha roca o es lodo o es empinado.
No, es muy empinado, porque va a subir a 4.000 metros de altura.
Alright guys, this is the place where I'm staying. It's called Plaza Osal. It is in a very old, typical house right here in the center of town, right in the park. As you can see, this is the lady's room who owns the place. But she doesn't mind if you walk in and look at the view. These jeeps, she was telling me, go to the Paramo, which is a pretty expensive ride. She told me they charge about 400,000 pesos, which is like $100. But it's like a 2-hour ride and it's very rough terrain. I left my Ducati there all night. Nothing happened to it. That's how safe it is here. I don't have off-road tires. I have track tires. So that's what's kind of making me iffy about going up there. It's a beautiful day. Man, look at how beautiful this is. Más de 100 años.
Y está original, está en un 90% original. Y otra cosa que casi nadie sabe, el poder adquisitivo del que mandara a hacer una casa se conocía en la altura de la casa. ¿Sí me entiende? Y aquí hay varias. Si usted mira bien, todas estas casas, esta es la más alta. Y
sí.
Los balcones, ninguna son balcones.
Oh, the weather in PIJAO is incredible. So she recommended me a restaurant to get breakfast around here on this block. So I'm gonna check it out. It's breakfast time. It's 9 a.m. right now, right? Or is it past 9? Yeah, it is past 9, 9:15. Guys, so this is my breakfast. They didn't bring out the eggs yet, but this is a fish broth soup, arepa with cheese, some type of fried pastry, and this is chocolate en leche. So, yeah guys. In Colombia, it's very normal to eat like a broth for breakfast. And I love eating this for breakfast, man. I don't know, man, just something very cozy, something very nostalgic for me about eating a broth for breakfast. So good. And this fish is like, seems like it was like dry. It's like dried fish because it's like very flaky. It tastes good. Alright, so I finished my fish broth soup. They brought out my eggs. Now everything is here. Everything's coming together now. So let's take a bite of this arepa. So they gave me this fried pastry. Probably not good for you. But when you're in a pueblo, you do things you normally wouldn't do, like eat a fried pastry. Really good. Bro, I literally demolished everything except for this extra arepa. Yo. Man, I'm full. That was the breakfast of a Colombian champion. Let's go, babe. 15K, not bad. Alright guys, I'm gonna go up to a mirador here in PIJAO, get a view from up high. See the town from up high. It just started drizzling, but hopefully it doesn't start raining hard. There's a paramo here in PIJAO. It's a very unique ecosystem, and it's characterized by having very specific types of plant life. And Colombia has the most paramo ecosystem of any other country in the world. The other countries that have paramo ecosystems that have a good amount are Venezuela and Ecuador. So I like to see them all wherever I can go. And they said the road is pretty tough. So maybe I can go up on the Ducati tomorrow. It's about a 2-hour ride up there. Alright, so this is like the middle of nowhere. I have no idea where this road goes. Wow, it's quiet here. Alright guys, so I was coming down this dirt road looking for a coffee farm on the GPS. And the GPS took me here, and then where it said the coffee farm is, there was nothing. So I decided to turn around, and as I was turning around, I dropped the bike. Like, I wasn't riding when I fell. Well, I didn't fall, I just dropped the bike as I was trying to turn it. So here it is falling over, and it's a heavy bike, so hopefully we'll be able to do this. Hopefully my training has helped and I'll be strong enough to lift this up. Oh, I did it. I did it. I didn't think it would be that easy. Oh. Oh my god, alright, I don't know. Nothing really happened to it. I dropped it pretty lightly. Check it out, guys. This is PIJAO from way up. It's a tiny little town, man. Unknown to 99% of tourists. I'm sure most of you have never heard of this little town. So I'm really happy to be here and to be able to show it to you and to just enjoy the beauty of Colombia, man, because this is oof. This town is known as having one of the best qualities of life in the whole Latin America. It is actually part of a movement called Città Slow, a movement which was started in Italy in 1999. It is an international network of small towns all over the world that have to meet a specific criteria in order to be a member city. Criteria like having low noise pollution, like being conscious of the environment, like having a strong local economy with local businesses, artisans, organic farmers, being also preserving their typical Antioqueño architecture, like original, man, like from the times of when the Antioqueños were coming to these lands and colonizing them for the first time. Alright, so this guy you see in front of me, he's going to take me to the wax palm forest here of PIJAO. He says it's a bit difficult, it's a bit of a tricky dirt road, and he says he's a little worried because this Ducati looks quite heavy for the road, but you know me, guys. Hopefully it will be good. This bike isn't exactly for dirt roads, but we'll make it work. This is the entrance to PIJAO. This arc, you'll always see this when you come into PIJAO. Buenas. ¿Cómo está? Sí. Yo lo sigo a usted.
No, pues no, ya su ritmo entonces sigue.
Yo voy al ritmo suyo.
Usted es el que tiene que ir detrás de usted.
Sí.
No, el tema no tiene que estar nada. O tampoco tan despacio, que le recalienta a moto.
Así como vas, bien.
Muy bien.
Sí.
Como a 200.
I'm over here hunting wax palm forest, so you can go see them in a different place. That's not El Valle Cocora. Valle Cocora is so touristic. Alright guys, so we're on the dirt road on the Ducati. Y'all know it's heavy, so I gotta be careful. I feel much more safe than if I was alone. But you know, if you're alone, you gotta lift up the bike by yourself, and he knows where we're going. So it's really beneficial for me to have this guy with me right now. I feel much more relaxed than I did before on that other dirt road. I gotta make it to the wax palm forest. I came all the way over here from Medellin. I gotta see everything there is to see, man. No way. No way I'm gonna miss anything. Alright guys, this is quite challenging. There's a lot of huge rocks, man. And a lot of loose rocks. So, wow, this is very challenging on this bike. I just had to have my 1000% focus. Man, it's the most challenging road I've done on this bike, by far. If I make it all the way there and back without falling, I'm going to be certified piloto. Because this is a test, man. This motorcycle weighs like a little over 200 kilos. And I don't even have off-road tires on it. So, you can imagine. I saw the wax palms already. I saw them in the distance. It looks beautiful. So I'm hyped. Just gotta get there. Pedazos que me hicieron asustar un poquito.
¿Verdad?
Sí. Pues porque la moto brincaba y uno siente todo ese peso.
Para arriba y para parte más fea.
Para arriba.
Ah, ¿para dónde vamos mañana?
Sí.
Es que va a ir, ¿verdad?
Vamos a ver, pues.
Sáquele la llave. Empezó por aquí muy sano, hermano.
So the wax palm forest is up there. There's not really any official trail. It's just a random wax palm forest in the mountains. It's pretty high up there and there's no road to get there, so you would have to do a pretty intense, steep hike to get right up in the forest. So I think I'm probably just gonna be able to get a decent distance, but at least we see it. I love these high mountain landscapes of the Andes. Magical. So there's a house up here. Some smoke coming out of it, so maybe there's people in there, or maybe that's just the fog. I don't know. Oof. Holy moly. Look at that. Wax palm forest. So the wax palms, when you see them in Salento, in Valle Cocora, they're on these barren lawns, like the ones you see over there. But the wax palm, naturally, it needs coverage to grow properly. They grew first under that forest coverage. They rose above the canopy. All right, guys, right behind me is the wax palm forest. Look at my hair from the motorcycle. Right behind me is the wax palm forest of PIJAO. This is one of the many wax palm forests that we have hidden in the high Andes mountains here of Colombia. Wax palms, the majority of them that are found in the world are in Colombia. You can find them as well in Ecuador, Peru, and I think that's it. But like the majority of them, just like the majority of the paramo ecosystem, majority of the wax palms are found in Colombia, and it is the national tree of this country. So these wax palms are actually a natural habitat for a special species of bird called el loro oreji amarillo, which in English is the yellow-eared parrot. Those little parrots live inside of the hollow trunks of the wax palms after they die, and it is a crucial habitat for them. That is where they live, and it is one of the bird species that is at high risk of extinction. So these wax palms grow between 2,500 and 2,800 meters over sea level. That is their ideal altitude. Ecosystem in which the wax palms are located is very cloudy and misty and foggy, so they need a lot of humidity, moisture. They need a specific climate to live, and these mountains, this altitude, provides them that perfect climate that they need, and that's why there's so many of them here in this country. This little house up here, man, so crazy. Imagine living up here. This is really the middle of nowhere. Like, getting here is insane. Sí.
Ahí viene. Hágale que yo la ayudo a tener. Más para atrás si quiere.
Estamos todos para
Así
voltear.
para la derecha, para la izquierda.
Que yo le tengo el seguro.
Hágale.
Es que eso ya es costumbre.
Sí, claro, y más en la ciudad. Pues.
Claro. Ahora sí.
¿Te quiere bajarla más?
Sí, para que esté.
Donde usted vea.
Aquí.
Y usted sabe que es fácil. ¿Te quiere bajarla más? Creo que ahí. ¿Qué otra cosa que montar en eso, hermano? Yo no me montaría en eso.
No.
No. Una fuerza mal hecha se herne uno.
Sí, la verdad sí es muy grande, pero para la autopista es muy bueno.
Ah, no. ¿Cuánto levanta eso?
Creo que como 170 es lo más que le he sacado.
No, lo hacía muy rápido. Lo que es norte del valle, parte del Tolima, lo que es Cajamarca.
Murillo también, que he ido allá, también tiene la
Murillo,
arquitectura.
Líbano.
Líbano también.
Eso, hermano, es pura gente paisa.
Sí.
Donde usted ya encuentra mucha gente ya con el dialecto de mijito,
Del
como
Tolima.
como para los lados del Huila.
Ah, ok.
Del Huila, pero esto es lo que es Caicedonia, Sevilla, La Paisa, Zarzal.
Eso sí es paisa, como
No,
decir.
y Tuluá, puro paisa.
Sí, Tuluá también.
Claro. Tuluá el 70% es paisa.
Good morning, guys. It's about 6:30 a.m. in the pueblito of PIJAO QUINDIO. I woke up today with a lot of allergies, man. Like sniffling and sneezing. It might be because of all the dust that I've been breathing in these past few days riding horses and riding on the motorcycle. I'm walking over to Marragan's house, the guy who guided me yesterday to the wax palms. They hooked me up with a bike. So the Ducati, he said that the road today is worse than the road that we went on yesterday. So they got me like a little 150. I rode it last night, man. It feels like I'm riding a bicycle. And it's not an enduro bike at all. It's like a regular street bike, but people out here in Colombia use those bikes for any type of terrain. Oh man, for Colombians, like 6:30 is already kind of late. Like when a Colombian person is gonna wake up early, that means they're waking up at like 4:30 type. So there's already a lot of activity, a lot of people moving, a lot of shops are open or they're opening now. So I brought some cheesy bread and some bocadillos because Marragan said there's no food up there. Hopefully it'll hold us down. I think it should. I only want to go to the paramo, see it, show you guys, take some pictures, videos, come back. Yo, look, this person on the first floor got Ivan Cepeda, and on the top floor they got Abelardo de las Priellas. Those are the two left and right wing candidates. Just goes to show how divided the country is. So crazy, man. The election was pretty intense, man. This right wing guy, he only won by 200,000 votes, like less than 1% of the vote. Buenos días.
Hola, muchacho.
¿Qué más?
¿Cómo le voy?
Bien.
¿Acostó tarde anoche, temprano?
Oh, no tan tarde, como a las 11. Hola, buenos días. ¿Cómo amaneció? Bien. Alright guys, this is the bike they gave me. It's Discover, Bajaj Discover 150. It's very light. Like I said, it feels like riding a bicycle. Here's my guy. And we're about to head out. So let's go. Nice riding a little small bike. It's just like, man, it's so easy. It feels so weird, man. I think it's like the smallest bike that I've ever drove.
¿Cómo la siente?
Pues no estoy acostumbrado todavía, pero hay...
No, pero yo le digo una cosa, hermano. Viene esa moto que usted anda armando.
Sí, entonces con esta, pues si uno se cae, no pasa nada.
Si usted maneja esa grande y vos puta no manejar eso.
Pretty high up now. We've been riding for over an hour. And we're getting closer to the paramo. Let's go.
Está yendo frío.
Sí.
Penetra. Mira qué elegancia, hermano, vea. Ole, pues cuidado, hermano, vea. Se había dicho que donde hubieran palmas no dejaban cultivar. ¿Me entiendes? Zonas protegidas, mire, vea.
Ya lo llenaron de aguacate.
Mire, vea. Mire, vea. Usted quiere dar palmas, vea, ahí tiene palmas. ¿Venimos o qué?
Sí.
De aquí a los baños nos echamos por ahí, ¿qué? Por ahí una hora.
Ah, bueno.
8-3, nos ha rendido.
8.
Nos ha rendido.
Está grande, weón. Yo, so that bull back there was looking a little mean. Like, it gave us that stance like it was gonna charge us, so we had to let it go a little bit. And he chilled out. So it was a little scary passing right next to it because it was a big bull. Alright guys, so we pulled over to have some food. I brought some cheese with guava candy, some loaves of bread, and hot chocolate. That's breakfast today. Eso ya es el Tolima.
No. Eso es Quindío y Valle. Eso ya es Sevilla, Caicedonia y Génova. Está haciendo frío.
Sí. Look at all the frailejones. Alright guys, we're officially in the Paramo ecosystem. And the road to get here is intense, to say the least. Man, I messed up here. Hold up. Oh my god, guys, it's freezing up here. I didn't think it was gonna be this cold. Oh. Some real enduro stuff. Man, this is rough. So we made it, guys. This is called El Páramo de Chile. It belongs to the... Esto sigue siendo PIJAO. Sí. So this is part of PIJAO. This is crazy, man. What do you guys think? You think it was worth it? I think it is. I love this. I love this type of stuff. Whew, it's cold up here. Alright, so look, it says Distrito Regional de Manejo Integrado, Chile, Bosque Alto Andino PIJAO. Área total 6.192 hectáreas, altitud 2.600 a 3.800 metros. So he's telling me that right here is the border between the department of Quindío and Tolima. So basically right here is the end of Quindío, and here starts Tolima. Oh, it's cold. Man, I don't even know if you could hear me. It's so cold. Look at the frailejones. Woo! So this plant right here, guys, this is the plant that basically protects our water supply in Colombia. 70% of the water that we drink in Colombia comes from the paramo ecosystem. This is where springs are born, and these frailejones are basically like the keepers of the paramo. They make sure that this ecosystem stays in balance. The water balance of this ecosystem is extremely important. It is a delicate ecosystem, and any type of imbalance can throw it off and destroy it. So these guys regulate the amount of water in the ground. They make sure it stays healthy. They make sure this ecosystem stays healthy. And when it's healthy, it produces very good quality drinking water. Tolima. Alright guys, so I wanted to advance a bit more just to get like one last different angle on this field of frailejones. My bike turned off back there, so I left it back there. He's trying to see if he can get it turned on. I just want to get the last shots. It's probably just too cold. That's what we think. The bike got cold and it doesn't want to start. Something about the paramo, man. This wind, this silence. All you hear is the blowing winds. So we're coming down. I'm just going down with the bike turned off, man. There's no need to really have it on. This is all a downhill. Este pueblo siempre ha sido así de tranquilo.
Pero es tranquilo. Como es un pueblo que no tiene fuentes de trabajo, pues hay como fábricas, nada.
La gente acá de qué se sustenta.
¿Y la agricultura?
Del campo.
Café, plátano, aguacate, yuca, cítricos. Mandarina, naranja, limón.
Y muchos van a Armenia, me imagino.
Sí, claro. Cuando comprar alguna cosa así como ropa o sea, cosas de tecnología para vender.
Acá también hubo mucha violencia antes.
Sí, claro.
Sí.
Eso pueblo se lo tomó la guerrilla en el año 2001.
¿En el 2001?
Hace 25 años.
right, guys. Well, it's crazy. It's like 12:30 now. That's the good thing about waking up early and heading out early. You still have, you know, a lot of the day left when you get back. I'm quite tired, man. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know if I should leave. I don't know if I should stay another night. I'm feeling a bit tired, not gonna lie. That dirt road was pretty intense and tiring. So for me to ride to another city right now, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but I'm gonna eat something first. We'll think it through, and then we'll make a decision. All right, guys, this right here is La Galeria de PIJAO. They serve lunches here. There's a restaurant called Sazón Quindiano. Seems like the only one that's currently open. We got a little vegetable soup. Sorry, guys. Man, that trail really got my allergies going crazy. We got a vegetable soup. We got stewed chicken or pollo sudado, rice, frijoles, plantain, and guava juice. And that's it. Nice simple meal for a simple man. It's good. Alright, guys, I got a little cappuccino here at this local coffee shop called La Floresta. They sell coffee from here, grown here in the municipality of PIJAO. And yeah, man, there's nothing better than drinking a little coffee in a pueblito. Aquí cerquita del pueblo de la finca.
4 kilómetros. La llevamos acá 10 años.
¿Cómo les ha ido? ¿Venden mucho en dónde?
Pues yo vendo para Bogotá, Medellín,
Sí.
Cartagena, Barranquilla. Hacemos envíos.
Ah, para todo lado. So I just had coffee here in La Floresta. The lady was very friendly, very nice. La tienda del buen vivir. I'm gonna look in here real quick.
¿Cómo es su nombre?
Andrés.
Andrés, el mío es Sofía. Esta es la tienda del buen vivir, donde se toma un café sin prisa, hablamos sin prisa y todo sin prisa. ¿Le puedo echar canela al cumis?
Sí, claro. A mí sí me gusta la canelita con kumis.
Sí.
En Antioquia casi no se consume kumis.
No.
Como que no se ve tanto como por acá, que yo veo mucho que kumis casero, en muchos lugares lo venden.
Sí.
Por el Quindío, en Manizales también lo consumen mucho. Y el kumis es como una leche, es como un tipo de yogur, ¿no?
Sí, es una leche fermentada.
Gracias.
Si necesita más panelita, me dice.
Bueno. Entonces usted hace el kumis sin dulce y le echa la panelita
Sí,
aparte.
sí, porque es totalmente natural.
¿Y usted es de acá de PIJAO?
Sí, yo soy de acá.
¿Cómo es que se le dice a los que son de acá?
Pijaenses.
Pijaenses.
Pijaenses, muchachos.
Una torta de uchua.
Sí, muy rica, totalmente caserita.
La tienda del buen vivir, right next to La Floresta. So I had a coffee in La Floresta, I had a kumis with cake at La tienda del buen vivir. Whoa, that sun is shining. It's a Friday in PIJAO, but it's such a quiet town, man. Nothing really goes on here. Nothing really happens over here. But that's cool, man. That's the way people like it. That's the way people like it, for real. They like quietness and tranquility. This is the main strip of PIJAO right here. This is the main boulevard of PIJAO. Check it out. So we saw the wax palms. We went to the paramo. We walked around the town, saw the architecture, felt the vibes, and I'll have to say that PIJAO is one of my new favorite little pueblitos in Colombia. For real, for real.